R.M. Brown. I like this R.M. Brown. This R.M. Brown, what a character. R.M. Brown, he calls Ben Pupino. No, he calls Ben Shapiro Ben Pupino, and it's so damn clever, I'm saying Ben Pupino instead of Ben Shapiro. So good old R.M. Brown. Good old R.M. Brown. What is R.M. Brown? I'd like another thing that R.M. Brown. Well, let's listen to R.M. Brown for a quick second.
To stay there or go back, just according to bipartisan consensus on that one. Get out of there.
I don't know why he hesitated so long about the bipartisan consensus, but one of my favorite moves or one of my favorite gestures that R.M. Brown does is when he gets all frustrated and he, like, storms off the set. So basically just, you know, this kind of setup right here, you got the camera, and then, but it's like, oh, and then Donald says, nuh-uh. Well, there you go. There you go. Game, set, match, right? Well, he said nuh-uh. He said nuh-uh. Who you going to believe, huh? Who you going to believe, him or your own lying eyes? Game, set, match. Checkmate. Checkmate. So, there you go. I think it's funny, and it's also quite effective, right? It's effective. Who the hell just wants to talk, listen, you know, fucking millennium, right? The new, who wants to hear a bunch of talking heads? We don't want just a bunch of talking heads. We want, you know, talking heads on fucking roller coasters. That's what we want.
So they had to manufacture consent,
right?
Like with the Thomas Friedman article of like, stop wringing your hands about how long this is going to take. It's going to take a long time. It's going to take a long time because of this. How long is it going to take? 1 year? 2 years? 3 years? Okay? How long is it going to take? 1 year? 2 years? 3 years? Okay?
R.M. Brown's good with the sound effects. He's funny. He's clever. He's progressive. A fucking smart aleck fucking progressive. A motherfucker that, you know, like, in some respects, like, I enjoy the videos where he's making fun of a lot of these characters. Ben Pupino, one, but he's like a YouTuber, right? So he's able to take the fucking, you know, intellectual property or what have you, but not MSNBC. So it's like, I got mixed feelings because some of the fucking corporate cable news can't be mocked. They can't be mocked, you know, online, on YouTube, or you have to pay them something. Somehow you got to find some fucking way to, so the MSNBC, you know, MSNBC, CNN, Fox News, you can't make fun of those motherfuckers, and those are the big-time motherfuckers, right? Ben Pupino, if anything, actually, maybe it's good for Ben Pupino, though, for, you know, R.M. Brown to incessantly mock him and make fun of him, because he doesn't always make fun of him for the, like, the dumbest of dumb reasons. Sometimes it's, like, for little tiny reasons, and it's like, you know what? Maybe Ben Pupino, he ain't too bad. He sleeps on a bed of money. You know, what's the hate about that? He sleeps on a bed of money, Ben Pupino. That's what he does.
But it's literally just so that a handful of people, you just funnel money up to a handful of people. That's all it is. And they use the New York Times and all this stupid, decrepit crap to launder consent on this garbage, which is not working. It's not working. It's not going to work anymore. Definitely not like it did in 2001. But they're trying. It ain't going to stop them from doing this. To try. This is a scam. We were talking about Toenail Robbins, that guy the other day. This is like Toenail Robbins times a million. This is if Toenail Robbins' giant head and teeth were like exploded even bigger. Like we're twice as big. The United States spends more on defense than the next 11 countries combined. What's the justification for that? Oh, okay. Justification for that. Countries combined. Like we're twice as big. The United States spends more on defense than the next 11 countries combined. What's the justification for that? Oh, okay. I mean, just imagine that. Just imagine that in your cabeza. Just think about that. That these people, imagine that.
Just imagine that in your cabeza. What is he talking? What's a cabeza? Just imagine that in your cabeza.
In your cabeza. Just think about that. That these people want to keep drumming up, get people's pants all in a twist and afraid that some other country's going to attack you, that some other country, and now they're doing this with China, some other country is going to have a big problem with us, even though we have a military bigger than all the next 11 countries combined. We're in a lot of trouble. We are under a threat attack. They have to use the media and come on the media with a complete conflict of interest, like this decrepit fossil right here. I mean, so many better ways to, like, have people be employed, you know, building mass transit, arts programs, for Christ's sake. Could easily have universal health care. All of this crap is like, no, the better thing to do is infinite war. That's how we get money and have truly stupid. Deeply, deeply stupid. So look, was this the funniest video in the world? Some say yes. Many say yes. Most do. Like Ben Pepino with his little stupid, dumb, annoying face and his little doofus voice comes out like, we can't pay for a thing, we can't pay for it because... Just know that there's no excuse for any of those arguments, spending this much money on this crap and giving money to fossils like this. I call it the fossil fuel industry. Fueling fossils like this with that. These jokes are really hitting, as the kids say. These jokes hit differently, is what they still say. So before I go, I want to give just one last shout out to my friend, Chris Sonic the Hedgehog Hedges. Okay. Please don't forward this to him. Thank you so much for watching. Yours in Christ, R.M. Brown. Hey, everybody, and thanks.